So before we get started, I just want to introduce myself to you guys. My name is China, also known as China Lift That, and I'm trying to change my life through fitness. I've lost a lot of weight before, and I've gained a lot of it back. It wasn't until the summer of 2019 where I said enough is enough, and I decided to really take my health serious. What you guys are seeing right now is videos of me in the gym around July 2019. I've always been in the gym, but my diet and my habits were trash, so I made very little to no progress. So my pivotal point, the point where I said enough is enough, it was actually around, I'm going to say my birthday, August 25th, 2019. I wanted so bad to buckle up my pants and be able to put my shirt in my pants, something that should have been very simple, but I was not able to do so because I was just too fat. My stomach was too big, and it was very uncomfortable for me to do so. I wasn't able to. And I said, after that day, that's when I said enough is enough. I'm tired of this shit. I want to change my life. And that's when I took it and ran with it. I started off at about 225 or 26 pounds. It was a moment for me where I realized how far I had actually let myself slide, coming from losing almost 100. And, you know, I was right back at square one. And I could have just said, man, fuck it, I'm just gonna be fat. But it was a part of me that said, hey, we gotta try at least one more time. Try another way one more time. And if it doesn't work, then that's it. So I knew that this time would be more special than it was the other freaking 15 to 20 times I tried to lose weight. So day in and day out, man, I was in the gym. I was grinding. I was working for it. I never been a person to do cardio whatsoever. I made it my business to start doing cardio. And it was a pivotal point for me when I actually did an hour cardio. I was really proud of myself. Now, as you see here now, I'm taking pictures of my body, and I never felt so disgusted in my life, to be completely honest. I just didn't know I let my body get to that point. But instead of letting it deter me and discourage me, it motivated me. Every day I took those pictures, every time I took those before and after pictures or those progress pictures, I told myself that eventually I would love how I look. Because I hated the way I looked so much, I just kept telling myself, eventually you're gonna love how you look, and it's all gonna work off. It's all gonna pay off. So yeah, what I'm showing y'all now, this is just regular gym sessions. It didn't matter what time of day, I was just in the gym, I was grinding, and I was on the 3-day split. And yeah, this is September 2019. As you can see, I'm really a fool. I like to laugh, make myself laugh, but there was nothing funny about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I was really unhappy with myself internally. And I knew the best way for me to combat that unhappiness and that disappointment with myself was to start to set goals and crush them. I knew that. So from there on out, from September, I went on a warpath when it came to eating right and exercising. It was literally all I did, and I made progress in that first month. But even though I made progress, I wasn't satisfied because still the number on the scale was not where I wanted it to be. I came from weighing 150 so pounds, you know what I mean? So I knew that I wanted to see that number again, and I already told myself no matter what, I was gonna do what it takes to get there. So now you're seeing video. This is around still in September. Literally hitting the gym every day, not really taking a rest on my diet very hard. Barely had cheat days as well. Barely had cheat days, and I'm just in the gym grinding. Again, hated the way I looked, but I made videos anyway, and I just kept going. And I was really proud of myself for doing cardio. I used to power lift. And cardio was never a thing. Never a thing. I dreaded it. So the fact that I was doing it every session, at least 30 minutes, faithfully, daily, with maybe one day off a week, that said a lot to me. So right here, you guys are seeing, like, I've always been strong, always been in the gym. So I'm just lifting. I was lifting weights, and I was doing cardio, and I was sticking to a healthy diet. The healthy diet consisted of low fat, high protein, high carb. That's the only diet that has gave me progress. And right here, going into October. So going into October, I'm still doing the same thing, man. The thing that I had to learn the most was it's never about your diet, your workouts, etc. It's more about the consistency. And I had to learn just to be patient. So again, day in and day out, I'm in the gym, I'm grinding, I'm eating. And even though sometimes I got really discouraged, I felt like I was not seeing any progress, I told myself that it's just a moment that you're feeling and that just to keep going. I had to become my biggest motivator, because at the end of the day, when those thoughts and those cravings kicked in late at night, it was only me that was there. So I had to mentally build myself up with completing different little challenges I set for myself and different goals. The key thing that I did over these past 7 months was change my habits. I had terrible habits: drinking, eating excessively, always just eating. Sometimes not even really hungry, just eating out of boredom, binge eating. It was very clear to me that I had not gained weight, not because I wasn't dedicated, but because I lacked discipline. And that was pretty much an eye-opener for me. Right here, I'm still in October, hitting the gym. Now, October is where I started to see majority of my progress. I'm not gonna lie. I really started to see a lot of progress, and I was very proud of myself. However, the more progress that I saw, the hungrier I got for more. Like I seen where my arms were not as big as they were, and my waist was going down and different things like that. I wanted more. So to get more, you got to do more. So that's when I started really grinding. I started doing more cardio on my rest days. I actually started to do hour cardio on my rest days. It's just different things I started to do, man. And as you can see right here, that medium, it definitely did feel a little small. Got these 50-pound dumbbells right here, doing some calf work, and slowly but surely. Now, November came around, and this is after Thanksgiving. This is literally the day after Thanksgiving in this video. And I ate my ass off. I ate, and I ate, and I ate, and I detoxed that same night. And the next day, I was right back in the gym. Now, as you can see, I'm showing you guys. November, the holidays, I had gained at least 5 to 10 pounds. And I looked it. So, again, here's a video as well. Gained quite a bit of body fat. But I was determined. And as you can see here, I'm right back in the gym. This was actually a leg day. I didn't put the other video in, but this was a leg day. And I was back on the grind, man, doing cardio, doing it hard, back on my meal plans. And I was determined again, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, December rolled around and we right back on the grind like we never left. Eating a meal plan, in the gym hard. And I had a session with my cousin that day. Shout out to that boy Spoke. Got in a real good session that day. So if you look here, I definitely dropped some body fat after Thanksgiving. And right now, this is like going towards Christmas and New Year's. Shout out to my cousin, my boy out there grinding in the Navy, boy. But yeah, he came and, you know, we turned up, we had a good time. Now, January rolls around, holidays are over, it's no more playtime, it's game time. So I'm in the gym, back on my grind, daily, just getting it, you know what I mean? Just really trying to stay focused. And yeah, slowly but surely I saw the weight go down. Now in my personal life, I kind of isolated myself from everyone. I didn't really go anywhere or do anything other than hitting the gym and working out and cooking my food at home. That was really all I was really concerned about. All I wanted to do was grind. And that's all I did. I sacrificed the personal life and the social life for this. But it was something that I'm glad I did. You can see here I'm doing these push-ups. And yeah. Man, it was just basically repeating the process over and over, day in, day out. Now, I did start Herbalife And that actually pushed me to grind a little bit more harder. As you can see right here, I'm getting in some rolls in the gym. I was actually rowing about 100 pounds, I believe. 100 pounds rowing. But yeah, I was definitely increasing my muscle. Definitely increasing muscle and getting rid of that body fat. And, you know, after a good session, nothing better than a drenched shirt. Now, one thing that I can say that changed for me around this time during 2020 at the beginning of like January, I started to focus more on strength training and not cardio. Cardio was still a thing, but I started incorporating ab workouts in my workouts, which is something that I hadn't done the previous six months. And yeah, I just started focusing more on body weight and getting my weight up with my weights. That was something that was really important to me. I felt myself slipping, getting a little weak, and I wasn't having it. So I started, you know, getting back to my weights and putting the cardio on the back burner. Now with weights, you know, you burn more calories after the workout versus with cardio after you stop. That's pretty much your calorie burn. So doing both in the session is very effective. I started doing abs almost every session. I made it my business to do at least 3 to 4 ab exercises every session, 3 sets of 10 or 4 sets of 10, and it started to pay off. And leg days used to be my biggest hurdle, but it became my favorite. My legs got a lot stronger. Like I said, before I was a power lifter, I lifted weights, but I never did isolation work. So it was a lot of muscles that was lagging. But as you can see, the weights really started to pick up. I started to get stronger. Here's 50-pound dumbbells. I'm rowing. My back is one of my strongest muscles, actually. During these 7 months, it took a lot of trial and errors on a lot of different things. The Stairmaster was something I was always scared of. The first time I used the stairs, it was I only was on it for 10 minutes and I got up to an hour. So right now, what I'm about to show you guys, I bought a pair of 38 pants. I was in 40 and I told myself I wasn't buying any more 40 pants. So my first time hopping in that size 38, and it felt great. It felt great. Medium shirt with size 38 pants, man. I'm enjoying myself now, you know, feeling myself a little bit, different things like that. But yeah, back to the grind. Shout out to my boy Fidel. That's a real one right there, my boy. But yeah, right back to the grind, man. I was right back on it. Man. Getting it. To me, this became a lifestyle. It became to a point where I got obsessed. I simply got obsessed with working out, with losing weight, with progress. And it took me to habitually complete the same thing over and over. That's what changed for me. What changed for me was that I understood that nothing happens overnight. I changed my mindset. I changed the way I thought about weight loss, the way I thought about cardio, the way I thought about dieting. I had to simply change my mind. So the more I changed my mindset, the more I got myself conditioned to doing hard things that might have been excruciatingly painful or wasn't fun. The more I look forward to those things to conquer them, the more I wanted to do them. So when you're on your journey, no matter what part of your journey, you're gonna face a plateau. You're gonna get to a point where you're like, man, I don't want to do this shit no more. Your thoughts are gonna start fucking with you, to be completely real. So that's when your discipline has to kick in. The motivation is gonna be there for a little bit, but that discipline will last you forever if you work on it daily. So the discipline is what carried me these past couple months. It wasn't motivation. It wasn't kudos or even my own ego. It was the discipline. It was the fact that I didn't know anything else but to work out and eat healthy at this point, because it was all I consumed myself with. And right here, you see me just grinding, man. Just making sure I stay consistent, no matter what. I just wanted to stay consistent in the gym. I never wanted to fall off of my workouts. That's what I did, man. I stayed consistent. I made sure that I worked out daily. I made sure that I ate my meals. No matter what was going on around me, the two things that I made sure I always did was hit the gym and eat my meals and to keep it clean. And of course, drink water daily. But I changed my habits. I changed my habits, and my habits changed my life. It's easy to not want to do something because it's too hard and you feel you're gonna fail. But it takes a different kind of person to do things and push past your own judgment and your own doubts about yourself to do it anyway. Because you know that if you fail, at least you tried. You know what I mean? So I kind of just tried to psych myself out a lot, no matter what type of thing I was going through outside of the gym. I just made sure that, man, as long as I can hit that gym and release my stress in my mind, then I'm good. And that's how I carried myself daily. I carried myself daily. My highlight was going to the gym. No matter if I switched jobs, no matter if personal things were going on, the only thing I was concerned about is getting in that workout and making sure I eat right. Because I knew that the results was going to come over time from that. And right now what you're seeing is me in the gym again. Just same workouts. I made sure to keep my workouts really simple. I make them the same. Never really deferred from them from the time I started taking the stairs back in August until this day. So just in the gym grinding. So even through January, through February, through March, everything was good. Still going as planned, hitting those workouts. However, somewhere in March, everything happened with the quarantine and the coronavirus and different things like that. So the gyms have shut down. Now, what I have made it my business to do is to make sure I still keep that same headstrong mentality, still hit them workouts. And I'm just playing around right here. Still hit them workouts and get that cardio in and get as much body weight work in as possible and make sure I stick to my diet. So what you're seeing right now is just home workouts where I'm just incorporating different things, jump rope and body work exercises. Now, right now we're in April. This is the beginning of April. Same thing, the gyms are still closed. However, I did start a 30-day quarantine cut, which basically would document from the time I started until the end, these 30 days, how I am functioning without the gym, still getting results without the gym. And that's what I'm currently working on. I will put together a video for you guys for that once it is over. So that's been my 7-month update. Just wanted to let you guys know I'm still going strong on this journey. Made a little progress, but we got a long way to go. And we just staying focused, man. Staying dedicated and motivated to it. That's really it. So right now, my weight is currently 205 pounds last time I weighed myself. And really, that's all this about, man. Just working to get out of those 200s. My weight loss is around 21-ish pounds. So that's what this quarantine cut 30 is all about. Just grinding to get out of those 200s, man. But yeah, like I said, I'll keep you guys informed and I'll make something for you guys. But right now, just going to show you guys a couple of these progress pictures that I've had so far. Thank you for tuning in. You guys have a great day. Stay safe. Comment, like, subscribe. Do what you want. Do what you feel. Peace.